I didn't tell you before. I'm no human, I don't wear your clothes. I'm no human, I heard you spoke about what authority would you say that about me? I'm no human, I don't wear your clothes. Sex in the sky, love on TV. Empty eyes, rig it all for me. Morning lightning on my head, and I can't feel anything you said. I can feel anything. The blood is thicker than the anger feels. Like over the years with Columbus came. Losing eyes, trees couldn't see. Washed in bed, washed in bed. I come on to this world, transform your life and touch the soul. Ask your mind, you can see the structure inside, breaking you and me. By the morning landing on my head, I can't feel anything you say. I can't feel anything you say. Sex in the sky, and I want to.
Have you ever heard of the flat earth theory?
The flat earth theory?
Yeah, flat earth. The idea that the earth is flat.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah. lawsuits arising from this pandemic, but it's straight from the Washington Post. Airlines have been sued over grounded flights. Ticket brokers have been sued over canceled events. Insurers sued over coverage limits. Grocers and internet retailers sued over rising prices. Hospitals sued over protective gear. Universities sued over closures. Amusement parks sued over unusable season passes. Ski resorts have been sued over refunds. Strip clubs have sued for federal benefits. A church has been sued for holding services. Cruise lines sued for sailing with the virus. Banks have been sued for helping existing customers first. Gyms sued for collecting membership fees. Walmart has been sued for allegedly allowing a sick worker to infect others. Target sued over the efficacy of its hand sanitizer. Hooters has been sued over allegedly stinting on severance. I have no idea who she is. Ride-hailing firms sued over sick leave, and multiple employers have been sued for allegedly firing workers who complain about safety measures. So here's a suggestion. When the lockdown lifts, everyone goes back to work except the lawyers. So we don't
people on the to actually pay for lawsuits like this, not to keep people on the payroll, which was the original intent.
Integrity, that...
And if you're older, don't go outside. Don't go back to work. And if you're an employee...
Fake news media. The 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 fake news media.
That's all I'm trying to say. Some of these folks were around when Columbus set sail. They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not.
Hey, friend.
My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball. You're all I got. Big party for an American hero. My son, the astronaut.
The world is flat.
Take one, sounds free. Almost 17 astronauts are.
Temperature 41 degrees, still well above the 23 degrees of dew point. So if we rise a little bit more, elevate ourselves a little higher, we get up to about 10,000 feet. And
What's your name? Eric. Rushog.
As awesome as it's been to live and work here for so long, it's super good news.
it's still not cold enough for condensation to occur.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. 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 It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Firmament, you heard of it, permanent underneath his throne. Has anybody told you what the Bible says the earth is like? The Bible says the earth is flat and motionless. You heard it right. The word of God says the sun and moon are underneath the dome. The earth is his footstool, the God above that calls us home. Has anybody told you that the devil is a lie before? All that really means is that he lies and then he lies some more. Have you heard the great deceiver is alive and that he runs the world, telling us we're monkeys on a ball among a bunch of worlds? Any lie that disagrees with God is Satan's greatest weapon. Anybody shown you what the word says about the heaven? The firmament, you heard of it, you should read every word of it. It's nothing like the lies in the works of Copernicus.
See? Oh, okay. Cool.
World, and that was really revealing to me.
Can you see, when you're in outer space, can you see
Flat Earth.
Thousands of feet, tens of thousands of feet? Are you?
America section.
The flat.
It's 92 minutes. That could give us just 92 minutes of what it looks like and what you could see from your eye.
We have 92 minutes, as it says on the book, around and around Amazon also.
Would it be possible to, I mean, do we have a camera? It's 92 minutes. That could give us just 92 minutes of what it looks like.
Flat Earth.
To take pictures of it, it's just flat and gorgeous to see.
Flat Earth. 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 Flat
No
Earth.
shadow.
Flat Earth.
No shadow at all.
Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth.
Notice any curvature while we were up there?
Curvature? No.
No, there's no curvature?
It's just all flat.
Thing skies you every night.
We're going to go by that exit, and that exit, and that exit. I wouldn't say, now here's what we need to do. I've been doing the Obama home.
Of the Flat Earth Society.
And there was much rejoicing. Is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
We destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth.
and just fade to black? You just gonna disappear and not address the elephant? Man, get back to the elements. This new shit irrelevant. I mean, you ain't even gotta ask. You already know. I came across some information and I wanted to show. I went to Twitter with a picture, think get it. And then Complex wrote an article to try to embarrass us. If I knew this shit was gonna blow up and ruffle these fellas, I would've kept it to myself, gave Eric Dubé the credit.
Take a picture of me standing on the moon.
Oh, that ain't really the moon?
We don't have to tell anybody.
Let's talk about music. No. What music are you into? I like this. It's very grown up.
Flat people, flat people, flat people, flat people, flat people, it'd be flat. Flat people, flat. Have some flat Earth viewers?
Yes,
Yeah,
we should. Yeah.
so many. Flat people, flat people, flat people, people. Hey, shut up. Sit down. You stop it, viewers.
Yes,
Everything
we should. Yeah.
Using the stars with full knowledge that the Earth was a ball 7 or 8 centuries ago. Like.
Earth is flat, flat, flat.
Blah, 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 blah.
Michael, Vsauce here. And if flat Earth were pants, would it wear them like this? Or like this?
This is the website. The link is in the description.
If Earth isn't flat, then how come our shoes are like this? They're all
This is the website. The link is in the description. They give you a good idea. These guys are straight.
I need to find some way so I can be special too. Why doesn't water fall off the planet if the Earth is flat? Ice wall! Silly dumb panty pants. I'm actually being sold more and more on this theory. The more I hear about it, the more it makes sense. This picture? Don't make me laugh. That's unrealistic. Okay, where is the ice wall guy? There's not even a turtle on it.
That was one example where everything didn't go right. It was just good. Plug things in, dial, temperature control, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah,
They tell us is a fallacy. We're surrounded with false information and negativity. Look for truth. They're stripping us of nature and ripping us from reality. Don't believe me, look for yourself and use your eyes that can see. I can't believe you really want to try me, man. I need you to know that this is exactly what I planned. You were supposed to stay in the darkness and damned, but now you're here. Illuminati wants you to kick this off, turn around and run as quickly as you can. Revealing the truth is something they just simply cannot stand. If you stay with me for long enough, I'll brainwash you into thinking for yourself. And pretty soon you'll understand where I'm coming from. You'll see that this is reality and nothing else. anybody living on a ball, give them a lesson, tell them Earth is flat, and then simply answer their questions. The truth doesn't fear investigation.
What's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been,
And the dude who jumped out of a perfectly good balloon? No! That stuff is flat! That stuff is flat!
Wherever it leads, follow the truth.
Flat!
Peanut butter and jelly.
Meow.
Troubled, shapeless earth. Oh, it stretches further than you've heard. Maybe I could be the one they adore. That could be my reputation.
That's alright. Yeah, the earth is flat, and that's alright. The earth is flat, and that's alright. The globe is rolled from all the facts. I know for a fact that the earth is flat. Water cannot hold on the outside of a bowl.
Politicians do not accept Emmy Awards. That would require admitting that they're actors. But Andrew Cuomo, postmodern as he is, had no problem with that. He's been playing a character from The Godfather for decades. So he took it. Here are the highlight clips they played as Andrew Cuomo received his statuette.
Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve. We talk about social distancing, slow the spread. New York has been getting the short end of the stick. Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve. From this federal government, from day one, right across the board. Let's stop, just for one moment. Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve. The partisanship.
Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve.
Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve.
Cuomo's.
And I love you.
Globalists see me as a threat.
Free thinking, got the world at my neck, huh? Am I paranoid? Picture Malcolm X in a room full of pigs trying not to bust a sweat. Ayy, Neil Tyson need to loosen up his vest. His breath got the clone scar, cuz whoop. Use your common sense. Why is NASA Park Department of Defense? They divided up the seas into 33 degrees, feeding kids masonry. Bro, be careful what you read. Flatline. There's no superior bloodline. Flatline. Bounce. Flatline. You fooled us for the last time. Flatline. There's no superior bloodline. Then.
Sun went around the earth. Everybody's, hey, that scientist. Well, he's so smart. We'll give him a white coat.
Other science refuted it.
Right, but back then.
Is so much curved Earth, and without paying much attention to this.
But there were very specific problems with the devil's business. And this flattens out any kind of intelligence.
Pleasure to meet you, Art. I really enjoyed your music.
There were very few vibrations of any sort. There's a picture of the INSAT, a few vibrations of any sort. There's a picture of the INSAT, a few vibrations of any sort. There's a picture of the INSAT, a few
to prove you round is wrong, so I strolled outside. Flat cap, flat battery, let's theorize. I took a really long stick and put it on the ground. That bitch stay flat, cause the earth's not round. The earth is flat and I'll prove it in this song. Just like my Mountain Dew that's been out too long. My credit card, flat. My ruler, flat. This paper, flat. Where I live, flat. The tires on my back, flat. The soda in my hand, flat. My single pitch, flat. This whole world, flat. The top, then the stop at the bottom probably fell off. Single pitch, flat. This whole world, flat.
Everybody at that time thought that guy was smart. Why at this time do we think that the earth goes around the sun?
Christ think the world was flat?
Huh?
Christ think the world was flat. These are questions I ask.
not that kind of country. What you are going to see, you're already seeing in some jurisdictions, is they're saying businesses have to close at 11. Or recommendations, a guideline that I hope most jurisdictions will follow. And again, this is about limiting.
I'm telling you, I've done a lot of these interviews, well, a few of them from space. The technology now is amazing. The picture, guys, you look like you're in a studio, maybe in Omaha, Nebraska or something. The shot is so clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
It's just Scooby-Doo cartoons, and the dude carries on as normal. Those on the fluoride don't even notice.
During the ascent, here they go. We have jettisoned fairing. We don't need it anymore.
Times every day. One of the most rewarding activities that some astronauts undertake on orbit is to talk to schools using the space station's...
Why are they using this picture? Official NASA video, kids with NASA TVs on their heads.
That as a government employee, I'm subject to the Hatch Act, so I can't say what I think. But I really like the rodent research we did because it was so challenging. Yeah, I don't know why it's...
Here's some serious symbolism going on. These are a few different ones over the years. I mean, almost everyone has some sort of occult or flat earth symbolism. Unbelievable. All in plain sight. You get on that fluoride and you just get blind to everything. What's going on with this green laser?
Provide safe and sustainable space-based living quarters, workspaces, and laboratories. Expandable habitats are one option. These potentially weigh less and occupy less volume on a rocket while allowing for additional space for living and working. Ground-monitored sensors will autonomously collect thermal, impact, and radiation data throughout the 2-year on-orbit life of Beam.
What I do like is the first comment there is a flat earther telling them that it's completely fake CGI nonsense. Take it called Paxi, a little alien. A lot of programming going into the children about aliens.
Hi everyone, my name is Kimiya Yui, Japanese astronaut. Hi Paxi, welcome to the
What's
ISS.
that movement? What are you doing there? There's children
Today,
watching.
I'd like to explain how we brush our teeth on orbit.
Stop doing that. It's rude.
But before that, let's take a look how we
Get
brush
that
our
fluoride
teeth
in you,
on
Emily.
Okay.
Loads of that toothpaste. Get that pineal gland shut.
The smallest of which I'm holding here, which is a 35
Yeah, that's really going to fly around space, isn't it? So what's going on with this green laser?
Shaq says he can see the moon, but he can't see California. So is the moon closer? Do you agree?
BD, I think that question was from you from my own 3D.
That's a good
and again,
question.
it was Shaq can see the moon.
But I can't see California from my backyard.
So is it closer?
California is closer.
Okay. How come I can't see it then?
That's okay.
How come I can't see it then?
Because it's flat.
Wait, the Earth is flat?
No, because the circumference of the Earth is flat.
But is
you
it
cannot
flat?
see. You can't see.
Professor BD.
You're not high enough to see over the horizon.
But is the Earth flat or round? Are you like?
It's a combination of both. So from space is round, right? And then when you're on Earth, it's flat.
That's what I say, because when I drive my bus from Florida to California, I go like that. I don't go like that. I'm just saying. When I fly from here to China, I fly like this. I don't fly like that. So I'm just saying, when I look up, the moon be looking at me and I'll be looking at the moon.
How long do you
I
think
can't
it
see
take the drive to get to the moon? Take about 24 hours from California. How far you think it drive to the moon?
I don't know.
I mean, you can see it.
I'm not.
What it look like?
It looked pretty to me. I got one of them big old telescopes that I got on Amazon. I'm just saying. Me and you, BD, you want to go to the moon?
Yeah.
I just want to know what is up next. Get it? Next.
Hey, TK, I wish you had a picture of my man on the internet with the big and little neck, man. Put Shaq face on the dude.
Who's next?
Anyway, he had enough jokes about turtlenecks today.
You see what I'm saying? This is a flat.
I'm
my
with you,
partner,
Kenny.
she dogging me.
drive,
I like
drive
it.
like this.
A carpenter uses it to measure a horizontal plane level. Level is right. Oh, not.
Night after night, watching the sky move, but never feel the earth spinning around. Up on the surface, the earth looks around, but it's a godless city of cold flat ground. I am down in the garden where I let you go. Up on the surface, the earth looks around, but it's a godless city of cold flat ground. This flat and trouble-shapeless earth, what stretches further and further.
I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. 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 Hey, my name is Tristan, and I'm in second grade, and I asked my teacher to show me an experiment where water curves. She couldn't do it because it doesn't curve. The water always finds the water. Okay, I'm a flat earther. She couldn't do it.
He's gonna catch him, Chris.
Yo. Okay. Look. Listen. Yo, check them out. I told you the world was fly. Along the firmament, I'm burning shit. Finally that. Yo, check them out. I told you the world was fly. With the firmament, I'm burning shit. Finally that. Yo, check them out. I told you the world was fly. With the firmament, I'm burning shit. Finally that. Yo, check them out. I told you the world was flat. With the firmament, I'm burning shit. Finally that. Well, I'm I'm waking up fresh, birds tweeting outside. Bare plates of meat cause I'm grounded and I'm earthing. Me no Anunnaki bloodline, I'm just an earthling. Feeling on top as big as a Nephilim. I got my Donnie logo, he's my next of kin. You come with a green guy, but it ain't no green man. At the green gathering is where you can see man. Brixton Tea Party, I'm holding it down. Bricky Tea Party, know I'm holding the crown. Brixton Tea Party, know I'm holding it down. I'm with the Bricky Tea Party, cause I'm holding the crown. You check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. Check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. You check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. Check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. You check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. You check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. You check the map, I told you the world was flat. I with the firmament, I'm burning shit, finally that. You check the map, I told you the world was flat.
Launch director on countdown 1. SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch. Falcon Heavy is configured for flight.
T-minus 15, stand by for terminal count.
Do you read me, Felix? Activate suit and chest pack cameras.
Christopher Columbus in a world that's flat. You don't know everything. You try telling him that. Or Harry Houdini, he's escaped. Hard to hold. Try telling you that. And he's got your number.
is here to provide you.
200 experiments inside, but maybe even more importantly, for a sunset every 45 minutes. It's an entirely different perspective, you know?
All together. It's an entirely different kind of flying.
It's like a tiny little waterfall and goes goosh, it goes goosh, it goes goosh into your other eye, goes goosh outside the spaceship. Here, so if you actually do the research, you find out that we trained underwater thousands of times, and we don't just practice things going right, goes goosh, so that you are constantly walking, goes goosh, so you feel like it's realistic. And even if you're blinded, instead 20 years previously, goes goosh. Goes goosh. Now, why am I soft in the middle of goes goosh? Graveyard. Goes goosh. It's not going to fly up into the air. Goes goosh. Get a rag out. Goes goosh.
Okay, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you what a ball would look like.
Goes goosh.
I'm a flat earther.
Goes goosh.
I have an answer. Whether or not it's the answer, that's to be determined.
Please, you're ruining what I believe in. Okay?
I want to dismantle your belief system.
Yes, exactly. My whole world is crumbling. I need to believe in you, man.
I will say, the next thing I say may be mind-blowing to you.
Okay.
Okay. Now. What? One of them. So you have the lowest tide. It's called the neap tide.
The neap?
Neap.
Neap tide.
Neap tide.
See, look at this. It's not the moon. It was the sun all
the time. It was the sun all the time.
I see. And you think because, see.
Wait. So when people say, I feel the extra tidal forces from the moon, and it's full, it's just bullshit.
That's not important right now. You see, the first officer is ill, and the captain needs someone to help him with the radio.
Hey, it's Jacob, and I'm here to say that I hope we will all continue to support Connecting to Cure Crohn's and Colitis during this year-end campaign and silent auction. And hopefully next year, Stacy can put this event back in somewhere where we can have some live music and we can have some comedy, because not much is quite the same as that. And much love and support for everybody continuing to do so. And just if you're wondering if you're keeping score, she's already raised over $2.5 million for this campaign. So with to keep it up, with to keep going. And again, thank you so much for sticking around, and we hope we'll see you all soon indoors somewhere for a show.
You mentioned YouTube, and that was one of the biggest sources of energy for the re-emerging flat earth movement. And the reason for that is that YouTube has a video recommendation algorithm. They want you to keep watching videos that are engaging to you, that will keep you on the website. And so it recommends things that it thinks you will like. And unfortunately, the things that people like are often sensational. They are very often something like a conspiracy video or a flat earth video that is really, it provokes your curiosity and you want to click on it when you see it in the video sidebar. So people who were watching unrelated videos, maybe about outer space or religion or tamer conspiracy theories, would find themselves funneled into a growing genre of flat earth videos. And people started converting on the basis of those videos. People started making their own flat earth channels. And even people who weren't flat earthers realized that they could get decent engagement and viewership on a video about flat earth because they perform so well in this algorithm. So for about 5 years, from 2014 to 2019, YouTube's recommendations heavily promoted flat earth, and it lured many people in until they were able to flip the switch and make those videos a little bit more obscure.
You gotta let me dream.
This is Polaris, which is also called the North Star. What makes this star so special is because it hardly moves in the night sky. The North Star is positioned almost directly above Earth's northern axis, and as a result, stays still while other stars move.
As anyone can see that you love him more than me. But right now, won't you let me pretend
face. Look at that. No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is.
This time, do we think that the Earth goes around the sun?
Christ, the world is flat.
The three groups. Now, first group over here.
Christ, the world is flat.
It is Photoshop, but it's has to be. 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 It is Photoshop, but it's has to be.
So I could just imagine whatever I want to be under the mask, and then we can make love and make out. And if it's a girl, but I like girls with mustaches, I can hope she's got a stash underneath there.
Global 33 receiving okay.
Hey, Magellan.
Global 33 receiving okay. 30 degrees west. After we pass 30 west. Global flight 33. 30 west 3. Flight level 30.
All your passengers are highly content.
Stop. I could call it a barrier, but I think I don't have to do that so much anymore. We'll call it whatever we want. But a stoppage. Billions and billions of dollars given. The money was given so much that you almost don't know what to do with it. But only one person's going to win. I hope you know who that person is.
Absolutely true.
Hey, want to listen to some tunes?
Okay, did you guys notice where the green screen came on? Check this out right here. Look at the background behind the car. I'm gonna show you. Check this out. Okay, now here the car is at the Space Center. Just supposedly. Now, see this thing surrounding it? This is your green screen, your simulator. That's all it is. See this background right here? Does that look familiar? Look at it again. As you can see, the background is identical. Now check this out right here. See how he's just turning in one spot? He's just here. Good afternoon and God bless.
Program. Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed? If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, if I want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that.
The brain processes information electrically. It communicates with the cellular structure electrically, and it operates within a certain band of frequency. If you can broadcast frequencies carrying information, this technology has long been known, carrying information and perceptions within the frequency that the brain decodes information, the brain will decode those frequencies and will have those perceptions. You can externally influence people's perceptions externally by broadcasting these frequencies that we interact with, because we are antenna.
The sad reality is that where we now play our music is in A440. Where did that come from? It used to be 417. A440 came in with the Roman Catholic Church. They suppressed the frequencies. They lost somehow the 152 of the best Gregorian chants, including the hymn to St. John the Baptist, which we've now recovered, then that particular hymn was what triggered Dr. Palaio's investigation, looking for those frequencies of vibration by which the music was played. It was known as the most uplifting hymn of all the ages, the most spiritually uplifting hymn. Hymn to St. John the Baptist. It was played to 6 tones. These are those 6 tones. These are those 6 frequencies. And so the A440 is what now is the standard tuning. If you go A439, you're closer to one of the Creator's tones. If you go A441, you're closer to one of the Creator's original tones. That's how precisely it has been manipulated. To do what? To shut down the 95% of your brain, particularly the right brain that operates the heart mind.
First, to really be effective.
To this.
Just taking a look at the Matrix and why people believe what they do.
Oh, yeah.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you. Over. That would be an honor. Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you do. For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with us in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the sea of tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to earth. For one priceless moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done, and one in our prayers that you will return safely to earth. Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but men of peace of all nations, men with interest and a curiosity, and men with a vision for the future. And thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday. Look forward to that very much, sir.
I like turtle.
Have some flat Earth viewers.
Yes,
Yeah,
we should. Yeah.
So many people, and just hey, shut up, sit down. You stop it, and then everything would be fine.
Yeah.
Using the stars with full knowledge that the Earth was a ball 7 or 8 centuries ago. Like flat people, might be flat. It is flat people, might be flat. It is flat people.
Let's talk about music. I dig blues music.
I like this. It's very grown up.
This looks fun. Are you going to the moon?
It's just boring space stuff for babies, Daddy. It's not real.
What's up, folks?
Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes it, we gotta get him out of here.
Before we go any further, we're not saying all this is true. It's just conversation, okay?
I kind of like this little safe haven of like this little studio in this beautiful country where I do my activism online. I'm just playing the guitar and playing whatever. And it has this effect. It has this beautiful ripple effect as it sort of, ripples out, all the way across the plain.
So you didn't expect this when you started putting this together. Like, so what was the first song you did?
It was a song called Flat Earth Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. And when I first, because I started looking into, truths or conspiracies in 2012, like 9/11 being the catalyst that got me into all of this sort of stuff. And by 2016, I was looking into Earth shape and the heliocentric, all of that sort of stuff, and the NASA, and it just absolutely blew my mind. And I thought, right, I have to put this into music. But I didn't want to put it into music as myself, as Alex Michael, and just because I thought, well, I've got family and friends out there that are going to see this music. Right. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just put on a hat and put on a little country voice and start singing about, hey, what's going on? People like NASA's faking everything. And so I made a song called Flat Earth Man, and it was all about NASA faking everything. So I hid behind the character. So it was almost a genius move, really, because if my family and friends saw it, they would be like, well, it's just comedy. It's just satire. Look at Alex. He's having fun. He's got his little hat on. He's got his shades on. He's having fun musically. So there were some people that would see it on the level that's intended. But, most of my family and friends couldn't say anything because I was just, having
character.
Fun.
I'm having fun.
Character. Yeah, exactly. It's character. So that's how I started with the Flat Earth Man character. And it was kind of this voice that I hid behind, and I was doing all the country stuff and then so many people thought that I was a genuine American from the deep south or from Texas.
I did.
I had no clue. Which is a huge compliment. It's a huge compliment. It was not like I was out there to deceive anybody. It was just like I'm hiding behind it. So many people thought it was a genuine guy from Texas. So that's a huge compliment. So and then I did the first song, which was called Flat Earth Man, and then that kind of I wouldn't say it went viral, but a lot of people in the Earth shape community went, wow, you need to do more. So I did another song, then another song. Before I knew it, I had a whole album, which is called cheeky little plug here, which is called the Flat Earth Man album. And it was just basically a whole album of me bashing NASA and
yes.
And you mentioned before about the whole no photographs of Earth, and there's space is fake and all of that, and it was just
space is fake is a great one.
And the gravity nonsense as well. So it was a whole album of me just waking up to all the heliocentric nonsense. So just that very first song, when I got to Spain and realized that the whole heliocentric model was nonsense, that very first song led to a second, to a third, to a fourth, to an album, to a second album, to a third album, and now a fourth album. It's just like, I never planned this. It's ridiculous, but I love it.
That's what I love about it. It's you don't know how far and wide that this stuff reaches. It's so bizarre to me when I hear people from Belgium, Spain, Australia, Japan going, I love what you do. And you're like, what? How did it? That is the one great thing about social media. And I love that you put something out there, and this is what people don't understand. What you're putting out there, and me just talking, we don't know how far and wide people are being touched. And I'm telling you, it's resonating with millions of people because they are on this frequency. They do see what we see. It is not crazy. It is not conspiracy. We see it plain as day. And it feels good to know that there's other people starting to go, okay. Like even the flat earth, people get so angry.
I love it.
They get so I get messages like, why didn't you just go back to what you were 30 years ago? You suck. You're a piece of I hate you. The foul hatred just because they don't agree or they can't see is absolutely mind-boggling.
We interrupt the Wednesday afternoon showing of Doughboys in Action with a special news bulletin.
Doggone interruptions.
I'm looking out. Hey.
Interruptions.
The war will be back in just a minute, Arbuckle.
The United States has scored a beat on the Russians.
Now, just before we get started, I would like to say that we are going to have a good time tonight.
Science is changing. And the very people who are running science are the people who believe the world is flat.
Right back to this random point. I mean, the man who came up with this calendar thought the Earth was flat. You really want to be on his team? You know.
In 1947, Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, in command of the U.S. Navy Task Force, flew 1,700 miles beyond the North Pole. Not, as would be expected, over frozen icy wastes, But across a vast land of mountains, freshwater lakes, rivers, green vegetation, and animal life, a land not recorded on any map. From the evidence provided by Admiral Byrd and other famous explorers of the Arctic and the Antarctic, it has been suggested that the Earth is not as we have been taught.
We're inside a simulation of a simulation, inside a simulation of a simulation, inside
The Matrix.
simulation. Oh man, that's deep. But wait, there's more! You're inside a simulation, inside, inside, within a child's plaything! Inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation.
So up there that there is no getting smarter. It's like infinity. It's
But
like
you
going
guys-
further north than the North Pole. You know, it's just like...
The scientists are still doing his homework from 100 years ago.
Stretch it and compress it. You see it happening
like the
to the Earth right here.
So literally, because we're part of the fabric of space-time,
We have no other way of discerning. Those kinds of sounds are the future of studying the cosmos.
well, thank you for bringing us the future tonight. Brian
All right.
Greene. What a pleasure. Gravity waves. Brian Greene. Science! Science! Science!
Maybe I could be the one they adore. That could be my reputation. Victory, Cupid, don't drop back your bow. San Quentin, what I know. Never be your Valentine. Still no operative. And God only know that I tried. I'm in your movie and everyone looks sad. That's legal wander what's my life. Cause it's only a matter of time until I learn to open up my eyes.
To whoever, I mean, he's amazing. And now to the Wolf Lounge. Yeah, which is great that he's done that with you guys.
Meeting a polar bear. The most dangerous issue of them all is the global warming, and run out of supplies, there's a Walmart nearby. Check out.
Every merchant knows what Marco told him of his visit to Copano, a distant island where the king hath a mighty palace, all roofed with finest gold. And the windows of the palace are decorated with gold, and the floors, even the floors, are paved with the precious stuff. Sage, purpose of life to yes, and still no trace of land. Soil of his new country, spices.
In case you didn't know, we have a lot of junk floating around Earth.
The International Space Station is a national orbiting laboratory. Questions to ask. Known knowns, we know what we know what we don't know, and then there's a whole bunch of things that we don't know what we don't know.
It's estimated that there's over 500,000 pieces of space junk floating 18,000 miles per hour.
That way we could sort of work on a flat plane.
The debris is usually created from a rocket launch or satellites crashing into each other.
Show you the strange behavior of honey.
Astronauts that live in the International Space Station frequently need to take maneuvers to avoid crashing into space debris.
Thinking that the Earth might be flat. That is.
So I don't really know what's going on right now with the Earth is flat.
I apologize. I apologize. By bizarre subjects, chemtrails.
This Earth is flat thing.
Like, I think most people think it's flat.
Flat thing. This Earth is flat thing.
And the single greatest achievement anyone has ever invented in the world ever.
This Earth is flat thing.
Things you had to go through. Yeah. Movies usually are about endurance.
Instead, you've chosen to travel the country calling people like Jonathan Isaac and others, myself included, flat earthers.
What are they trying to figure out? And maybe there's something positive about them that can change me for the better. And if I were in conversation with that person, I hope I would say,
this Earth is flat thing. History is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. Mainstream science tells us that sometime between 276 and 196 BC, a mathematician named Eratosthenes proved Earth was a globe. This theory spread across the world. By the time Columbus sailed to the West Indies in 1492, most academics and scientists already knew the world was round, or so I've been told. Another current runs beneath the surface of this story, and it paints a radically different picture of our world, one in which the Earth is flat, astronomy is a hoax, and the government doesn't want you to know. This is the world of flat Earth theory. What if schools teaching globalism, the idea that Earth is a sphere, rely on misinformation? What if world governments suppress this knowledge through science that relies on conjecture instead of tangible evidence? And what if astronomy, astrophysics, and space exploration are hoaxes built to deceive the population of Earth? Flat Earthers think most of these what-ifs are true. Therefore, they ignore the photographs of Earth from space, along with other scientific evidence, such as mathematical calculations. I know photographs can be faked, and I'm no math whiz, but it's hard to ignore all the evidence. We'd have to believe in a global, centuries-old conspiracy. But for a moment, let's assume it's true. How would a flat Earth work? Flat Earthers believe Earth is shaped like a disc, or perhaps a pentagon. Mountains ring this flat Earth, preventing water from falling off the area. Instead of orbiting the sun, the Earth is fixed and immobile in space. The sun passes overhead. I've read other theories that say the flat Earth actually does have something like an orbit, a gradual downward spiral. In this spiral orbit, the mountains don't completely ring the Earth. Water moving between the mountains falls straight down, returning as rain in the next revolution of the spiral. So if the Earth is actually flat, why do these globalists want us to think it's round? Here's where it gets crazy. Satanists, heretics, devil worshippers. Flat Earth theories rely on literal interpretations of biblical scripture. Flat Earthers base their ideas on pre-existing conspiracy theories, such as the Illuminati's New World Order or a shadowy satanic agenda. Many Flat Earthers believe the conspiracy is a crucial part of the coming apocalypse. By undermining biblical teachings under the guise of science, the nefarious forces of darkness can isolate and weaken Christians. Others believe aliens hatched this conspiracy to slow humanity's progress to the stars. Since I've never met an alien, or at least I don't know if I have, I can't say whether or not this is their plan, but it does seem a little far-fetched. To believe this theory, we must renounce years of personal education and centuries of research. Yet very few people have actually seen the shape of the Earth from above. Astronauts are only a fraction of 1% of Earth's population. Instead, we depend on statements of intellectuals we've never met, on pictures given to us by strangers. It becomes a matter of trust. How well do we know our sources? Is it possible we've been fooled? Is Earth the revolving globe we've always assumed it to be, or is it something entirely different? Something they don't want you to know.
Shrubs with severed trunks reduced to stumps, and think to myself, they are terraforming this world I see. Doctors lie prescribing pills that treat and never cure, and think to myself, trust no one in this world I see. Man-made storms flooding the poor in a swirl, and think to myself, they are geo-engineering this world I see. Globe Earth lies, fake space station is no surprise, and think to myself, we're living in a freaked out world. I hear the babies cry, watch them grow the shots, keep them low, and think to myself, we're living in a whacked out world.
beautiful and remarkable things to see when you look out the cupola. I guess so far from me, I like the waters, the shallow waters in the Caribbean or the atolls in southeast Pacific.
Subscribe to YouTube page, analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
Sessions Live. Oh, yeah.
We making moves, man. Y'all waiting on spaceships.
Holy smoke!
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show if you don't know it's part of the show. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of Gish Gallop and wars. No remedy can't save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dubious delight and a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard. I said, welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show if you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate, how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone, it won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along, just to go along. I said, welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show if you don't know, you don't know.
Where is the curvature? Where? The curvature. Where is the curvature?
It's a little loud. The clapping's a little loud. Yes, question. Do you have a question? You don't have a question? You don't? It's kind of hot in here, isn't it? They're making pants tighter now, right? I don't know, because I don't wear jeans. Yes, question. I should buy a boat. Don't you think? No? Question. You don't. You do? You don't. You do? You don't. Oh, no, that's cool. You don't have to. No, just do your own thing. I'm up here, you're down there. That's cool. Okay, so, yes?
The more you look like a samurai, the better your chances of survival.
Why don't we fly the long, bitterly cold journey over the North Pole? You might think that it's a huge, pointless detour, but in reality, that's far from true. In fact, it saves time. The issue is actually the area's havoc-wreaking magnetic field. It messes with navigation systems and even our own beloved technology. But what if we did fly over the North Pole? If everything went wrong, could we be rescued? Let's find out. Recovery plans for stranded passengers.